Have you ever wanted a squad of highly trained monkey men to help you beat the crap out of a giant bear? Maybe you want emotional support from the living equivalent of a blender on cocaine. Perhaps you're a really big fan of Metal Gear Solid 5 and you would like to receive sniper support from a disabled woman. Or maybe you're like me and you just really enjoy playing with yourself. Well, I have good news for you because all of these things and more are possible in Elden Ring. My name's Diabedor, and today this beginner's guide will tell you everything you need to know about spirit summons in Elden Ring. In order to use Spirit Ashes, we need to get the Spirit Calling Bell, and there are two ways to get it. At the very beginning of the game, when you go to the Gatefront Ruins, north of the first step in the Church of Ella, you can rest at the Site of Grace and Melina will spawn. She'll offer you her Accord and give you the Spectral Steed Whistle so that you can summon Torrent. She'll also give you the ability to level up. Once you've spoken to her, you can fast travel back to the Church of Ella. It won't work if you walk there, you need to fast travel. And you'll be greeted by the witch Renna. Talk to her. And she will give you the Spirit Calling Bell as well as the Lone Wolf Ashes. So right at the beginning of the game, you already have a Spirit Ash you can summon. Alternatively, if you leave Limgrave without having spoken to Renna, then when you rest at a Site of Grace outside of Limgrave, such as in Liurnia or in Caelid, which are the two likely places for you to go, then you will be greeted by Melina, and she will offer to take you to the Roundtable Hold. Once you accept this, Renna will not spawn at the Church of Ella, but in the Roundtable Hold, you can go to the North Wing and talk to the Twin Maiden Husks, and from here you can purchase the Lone Wolf Ashes and the Spirit Calling Bell for a total of 600 runes. Now that you have the Spirit Calling Bell, you can use your Spirit Ashes from your inventory in order to summon them. However, you'll notice that in a lot of places you can't actually summon them. You need to be in an area where you see this blue tombstone on the left side of your screen. This means that you're in an area where you're allowed to summon Spirit Ashes. So now you can go into your inventory and hit use, and this will spawn them in, and you'll be able to use them to kick ass and kill shit, and it's cool. If you leave an area where Spirit Ashes are available, then they will despawn, and once they despawn, or if they're killed, then you can't summon more spirits until you rest at a Site of Grace. You'll see I'm in the region where I can summon Spirit Ashes, but I don't have the blue tombstone there, and I can't use the Spirit Ash. I need to rest at a Site of Grace, and now you'll see when I stand up, the blue tombstone is back, and I can summon Ashes again. Spirit Ashes can be equipped in your quick item slots under your equipment screen. Select the quick item slot you want to put them in, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see your Spirit Ashes. This will save you the trouble of having to open your inventory every time you want to use a Spirit Ash, and you can use it by just pressing your Use Consumable button. Alternatively, you can also put Spirit Ashes in your pouch slots on the right side of your pause menu, and this allows you to quickly just hold the hotkey to use your pouch slot and summon a Spirit Ash. You also have the option to use the Spirit Ash item a second time, which will send the Spirit Ashes back to the Beyond and despawn them. This will not give you any FP or anything back, and you'll have to rest at a Site of Grace to spawn them again. Spirit Ashes usually require a resource to cast. Most of the time it's FP, you can see this by the FP cost on the item's description. If you look to the right of your screen, you'll see your health, FP, and stamina. This makes it easy to see if you have enough health or FP to summon the Spirit Ash. The FP cost will vary depending on the Spirit Ash, so make sure you have enough FP to cast the one that you want to actually use. Some ashes might not cost anything at all to use, like these giant rat ashes, so keep that in mind. Also, some ashes will require health instead of FP to use, such as the Mimic Tear. This will not let you kill yourself by summoning it, so for example, if I have 660 health, I just won't be able to summon the Mimic Tear, but it'll usually cost you a flask. In order to upgrade your Spirit Ashes, you'll need to talk to Roderika in the Roundtable Hold. She'll show up here as soon as you come to the Roundtable Hold, so don't worry if you saw her at the Stormhill Shack. Talk to her till she says that she's looking for her own purpose, then go around the corner to Hugh and talk to him about her. Then go back to Roderika and tell her about Hugh, and then go back around the corner and tell Hugh about Roderika. Ask him to watch over her. He'll be reluctant to do it, but tell him it's what she wants. He'll still be reluctant, But now if you go and rest at the Table of Lost Grace, which is the site of grace at the Roundtable Hold, Roderica will move from the fireplace over to the hallway across from Hugh, and you can talk to her and ask for spirit tuning. You'll need an upgrade material called Glovewort in order to upgrade your spirits, alongside some runes depending on how strong they are. You can easily find Glovewort in a lot of the catacombs that you find throughout the world. Keep an eye out for these statues, which, when activated, will give you a hint toward the direction of the nearest catacombs. In this case, it's pointing me down the cliff, so I'm going to go down that way. Lo and behold, there's a door that leads me into the catacombs. There's also other places where you can find Glovewort, but these are the best place to start. There's two different types of Glovewort. There's Grave Glovewort, which is used to upgrade normal spirits, and then there's Ghost Glovewort, which is used to upgrade special spirits, or renowned spirits. When you go to the spirit tuning menu, you can scroll through the tabs on top to see which ashes are normal spirits and which ones are special spirits. Once again, the normal spirits require Grave Glovewort, and the special spirits require Ghost Glovewort. So keep that in mind when you're gathering materials to upgrade the ashes you want to use. There's also the Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearings, which you can give to the Twin Maiden Husks at the Roundtable Hold to expand their inventory and allow them to sell an infinite number of certain types of Glovewort. So in this case, I got the Ghost Glovewort's Bell Bearing number 1, so when I give that to the Twin Maiden Husks, they sell infinite Ghost Glovewort 1, 2, and 3, so those are good to keep an eye out for. Both types of Spirit Ash can be upgraded to a maximum of plus 10. This requires a Great Glovewort of some kind, be it Grave or Ghost, and these cannot be purchased from the Twin Maiden Husks, so there is a limited number of them per playthrough, so make sure you use them wisely. And with all that said, that concludes this beginner's guide. In the description, there's going to be links to my guides about getting the Mimic Tear and Black Knife Tiche to plus 10 easily. Mimic Tear and Black Knife Tiche are generally considered to be the two best Spirit Ashes in the game, and they're really not all that hard to get, so check out those guides if you want them. Those guides also show you how to get those Spirit Ashes in the first place, and I make it as quick and easy as possible. If you found this guide helpful, please consider returning the favor and leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps my channel grow. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have any questions or feedback, and with all that said, my name is Diabedor, and I will catch you later.